We welcome you to Prudential Center here in Newark, New Jersey. It's the Vancouver Canucks and the New Jersey Devils ready to face off here on a beautiful Monday evening from New Jersey. Packed to the rooftops here. The Canucks coming in their last 11 games, 6-4-1, coming off of a frustrating loss to the New York Rangers. And the Devils, their last 12 home games are 4-7-1 and are looking to regain consistency. Here's a play down low for the Devils on their first turn of the game. Hughes into the slot, taken away, and Garland will bring it back the other way. The two goaltenders in this game, Markstrom makes that stop and will stop play. Markstrom has been solid for the Devils while the Canucks might see Thatcher Demko return from injury. Devils have dominated this matchup in recent years, 16-2 record over the past 18 games versus the Canucks. Let's see if Vancouver can change it here on the road. Pesce loses it in center. Pettersson takes it away from him, and the Canucks turn back the other way. Roenick across the ice, taken up his stick beautifully by Pesce. Good stick check by Pettersson, who takes it away for the Canucks in that end of the ice. Garland fires a shot saved. And now Joshua into the lane, misses on a backhanded try, and Pesce will clear it out for the Devils. Hughes will start a breakout. Sends it around the boards. Couple minutes gone by, Vancouver already a couple shots on goal. Now the Devils on the attack. Brought in the slot, kicked away by Demko, and he swats it away as well. Back up to the point, Pesce to the other side, and Mercer, who sends one wide of the net. He got knocked down, Shino gets it off the boards, and Vancouver will clear it. Good stick check there by New Jersey. They'll give it out. Mercer gets pestered, but not out. Fires a shot. They score! Tipped in off of Demko, and Mercer gets us off and running early. It's 1-0 Devils. Got hit up top by Pettersson, and then Demko has it go off the bottom of his blocker and deflect into the net. And it's an early strike for the Devils, continuing their success early against the Canucks. And they take a 1-0 lead. Face-off in center, controlled by Vancouver. Devils take a 1-0 lead. There's Ryan Dumoulin for the Devils, who takes it away. The Canucks rely on their physical game and heavy forecheck. The Devils are known for their speed and skill in transition, and they show it early with a 1-0 start. Brought to the other side. Pilot a shot saved away by Demko, and Pettersson gets the rebound along the half wall. Ryan Dumoulin takes control for the Devils. Ovechkin, centering pass intercepted by Likermaki, and Shino will bring it out. And now another takeaway here for the Devils. Glass feeds it in deep for New Jersey. 1-0 Devils have the lead, just over 4 minutes gone by here in the opening period from New Jersey. Suter on the centering pass, he scores! Suter right in the slot and ties the game at 1 for the Canucks. And what a start this is here in Jersey. Silences the crowd as he throws it right past Markstrom for the equalizer. So 2 quick goals in this game, one for either side. Canucks tie the game at 1, 4.5 in. And we're tied at 1 here. Prudential Center in New Jersey. Devils bring it into the zone. Good poke check there by Pettersson. And Boeser will lead the charge back the other way for the Canucks. Boeser whiffed on the shot attempt, taken away from behind, got it back and a save by Markstrom. Pettersson, the one-timer off a body in front, the rebound, they score! Suter again! Back-to-back goals for the Canucks! And they take the lead 2-1. about this start here in New Jersey? Back-to-back goals for Vancouver. And what a start. Already 2 goals in the opening period. And a great play off the rebound, and then he goes right past Markstrom again for another goal. And the Canucks, in the blink of an eye, scored 2 goals to take the lead. Boser gets his second goal of the period, already in line for a hat trick in the opening period, not even, or just over 5 minutes in. Mancini feeds it up to Boser. Mancini got laid out. Boser just wide, and out of play it goes. Nearly a third goal for Boser already. Face-off control by the Canucks. Hoglander has it deflected high off the windows. Sherwood in the trapezoid now along the half wall. Bluger now down low, taken away by Glass on the inside. And the Devils will get it out. Here's Dylan Sprong, a shot, blockered away by Demko. Into the inside, Dylan, a shot wide off the ball. Sprong out in front, Lincoln in the save, and a stoppage of play. Playoff implications in this game. The Canucks are fighting for a wild card spot, sitting 3 points out of the final playoff position. Meanwhile, the Devils are comfortably in third place in the Metropolitan Division, as this one is saved by Lankinen, and Hoglander will get it out. The Devils are looking to solidify their playoff spot. There's a shot that goes off the body in front. Sherwood to Pettersson in the slot. Now on the wing, it's Hoglander. Downstairs, they score! Ellis Pettersson puts it in, and it's a 3-1 start for Vancouver. Already 3 goals in this opening period, right between the wickets of Markstrom, who is not off to a good start in this game for the Devils. And the Canucks scored 3 opening period goals, and we're not even halfway through. Beautiful feed out in front, right down the lane. It was Elias Pettersson, and Vancouver off to a tremendous start, already leading 3-1. Nine shots on goals already. At the 6:53 mark, they already have 3 goals. Joshua takes it away in center and brings it right back in for the Canucks. Pettersson loses it, and Nosen will turn back the other way for New Jersey. Near to Hughes, who gets knocked out hard. Fight for it along the half wall up top. Histrier and Myers battle for it, still along the half wall at the top of your screen. Histrier gets free. Downstairs, what a stop by Lankinen. Back up to the point. One-timer goes wide. The rebound off the wall, controlled by Vancouver. Now another battle on the half wall. Devils get it back up to the point. That one goes off the body and deflects to the near side. And Joshua clears the zone for Vancouver. Pettersson takes a hit at the blue line. Devils change as Pesh gains control for New Jersey. Nelson will start the break. And now Mercer. Plot working it down low. Into a trapezoid behind the net. Out in front. Now back up top. A shot. Save off a body in front. I believe that was Hughes who blocked the shot. And now up ahead, Scheidel. Scheidel whipped on the shot attempt. Good cut off there by Ryan Dumoulin. And Mercer will get out of the pack here for New Jersey. Mercer drops it off. Brott lets it fly. Saved by Lankinen. Devils keep it in. Fires from the top of the slot. No good. And the Devils turn it over. Here's O'Connor out of the zone. Canucks back the other way. To the far side, and Hughes pestered in the slot. A shot saved by Markstrom. Halfway through this opening period, already 3-1 is our score. Canucks with the lead. Devils scored the first goal a couple minutes in, and then the Canucks have exploded for 3 goals here in the early going. Face-off controlled by New Jersey. Dillon starts the breakout. 2-on-2 if they hurry. Drops it off. Cholowski, a shot. Didn't get a clean one off. And Pettersson kicks it around the half wall. Mancini for Canucks will get it out of the zone. Mancini skates his way up ahead and then feeds it in deep. Cholowski is there. Now Tatar. Third unit in here for the Devils. Hala down the lane. Couldn't get a clean one off. And Lankinen will ice the puck. You got a sibling rivalry here tonight. Quinn Hughes of the Canucks will face his brother Luke Hughes of the Devils. Adding a little family dynamic to this game. Battle for it along the half wall up top. Dylan Sprong trying to feed it out, and he will. Into the slot, taken away by Pettersson, and Hoglander turns back the other way for Vancouver as he takes a hit by Dylan. Glass down the slot. Now Sprong gets free. Back in a try, saved by Lankinen. Goes to the far side. Dylan Sprong is there. Back up top. Working it into the slot. Downstairs, a shot. Kicked away by Lankinen. Dylan Sprong inside, intercepted by Pettersson. Good look there by the Devils. Good defense by Vancouver. And they can't get it out. Yes, they can. Upsides. And we'll get a face-off in the Vancouver end. Face-off in center, controlled by Vancouver. DeBrusk brings it up ahead into the slot, and Markstrom says no. 7:35 to go, opening period. Shots on goal, 11-10 in favor of Vancouver. Hughes downstairs, they score! Scheidel puts it in, and Vancouver is rolling here in the opening period. What a start for Vancouver. 4 goals in this opening period. And he sneaks it right past Markstrom. Booze raining down here in Jersey. And Vancouver is rolling here against the Devils. Now we got to watch for a goaltender change perhaps here early in this one. Scheidel's first goal of the game, assisted by Quinn Hughes. And the Canucks lead by 3 in the opening period. It's 4-1. Mercer poke check, keeps it alive, then he gets hit, and goes to the far half wall. Back up to the point. This is Dumoulin, lets it fly wide of the net, and Roenick gets it off the wall. O'Connor clears the zone for the Canucks. And then a good poke check there as Palat takes it back the other way for the Devils, and he feeds it in deep. 4-1 start for Vancouver, not an ideal start for the hometown team. Crowd is quiet here in Jersey. The Devil faithful not very happy right now. Mercer keeps it alive downstairs, good stick. And Pettersson keeps it alive for Vancouver. Out of the zone and a turnover in neutral ice. Penalty called here on Vancouver. They're going to empty the net. Delayed penalty called. Extra attacker in. Nosen down low. Hughes in the slot. Glove by Lankinen. And the penalty will be called. So a much needed penalty on Vancouver. If you're a Devil fan, they'll go to the power play here to try to get back into this game here early. Interference is called on Scheidel, who scored the latest goal, and the first power play in the game belongs to the Devils. Face-off controlled by New Jersey. Tomas Tatar wide, and he shattered the glass behind the net. So a stoppage of play for a moment. 5:48 to go, opening period, power play for the Devils. Face-off controlled by the Canucks, and they get it out of the zone. First power play of the game. Jersey trails by 3. Palat brings it in. Now Glass has it on the way. On the half wall. Pestered by Nylander. Back behind the net, Suter. Gains control for Vancouver, and Pettersson clears the zone. Myers will bring it up shorthanded. Bluger in the slot. Backhanded try stopped by Markstrom. And the Devils will bring it back up ahead. Glass. Power play for the Devils. Glass denied by Lincoln. And a stoppage with 4:58 to go in the opening period. 1:07 to go. Face-off controlled by Vancouver. Battle for it along the half wall. Floats out, but the Devils keep it in. To the other side, Meir lets it fly. Deflected out in front, controlled by Vancouver, and they clear the zone. 47 seconds to go on the power play for the Devils. Bront working it inside. What a move, and Lincoln says no. 37 seconds to go on the power play. Shots on goal are even at 13 in this opening period. A lot of action at both ends of the ice. Vancouver has cashed in for 4 goals in this opening period. Face-off controlled by the Devils. Mercer gets hit along the half wall, and Sherwood clears the zone for the Canucks. 25 more seconds left on the power play here for New Jersey. This year gets hit hard. Bront brings it up with Hughes. Hughes back in a try. He scores! There's the answer. A power play goal. And they're back within 2. Luke Hughes. Lankinen couldn't secure it with the glove hand. Tape-to-tape power play. Nico Hischier will get the assist on the pass, and Hughes broke away one-on-one with Lankinen. And it's 4-2 in the opening period. What a start. Already 6 goals combined. Oh, just made contact with that blocker, but he couldn't get enough on it to keep it out of the net. And it's 4-2 now. Luke Hughes gets the goal, Bront the assist along with Hischier. Face-off in center controlled by Vancouver in a 2-goal game. Centering pass, DeBrusque gets free downstairs, poked away by Markstrom. And Bastain will get it out here for the Devils as he feeds it in the other way. The Devils take advantage of the power play to get back into this game. This one floats into the grasp of Lankinen, who stops play. 3:21 to go, opening period. 4-2 Vancouver already. Face-off controlled by the Canucks. Ronan got laid out, a turnover, and a stop by Lankinen. My goodness. What a sequence that was off the face-off. And Dylan Sprong let it fly, and he almost made it a 1-goal game. Look at this hit. Upended. .3:11 to go, opening period. Another face-off controlled by Vancouver, and Hughes will cross the red line. Good poke check there. Turnover. Pettersson gets it back, and a shot off the blocker of Markstrom. And Hala brings it back up for the Devils. Looking for a center. Drops it off. Glass. He scores! Bobbled out in front. Goes around Lankinen. And it's a 1-goal game again here in New Jersey. What is happening? Goaltending doesn't exist. Bobbled out in front. He gets it right past the left foot of Lankinen. I think that might have even grazed his pad, but he kept his stick on it and just sneaks it past to make it a 1-goal game. Insanity taking place here in New Jersey. 7 goals in the opening period, and it's 4-3. What a start to this game. Canucks bring it back in with Joshua. Poke check in the left wing circle. He scores! This is unbelievable. Joshua gets it back and puts it home to give the Canucks a 2-goal lead again. This is absolutely insane. Markstrom tried to secure it, just couldn't find it. And Joshua's right there in the lane to put it in. My goodness. So 8 combined goals now. Joshua gets his 19th. And it's 5-3. Face-off controlled by the Devils in center. Big hit delivered into neutral ice. Battle for it along the red line. Ross and Pedersen pestering at it. Devils gain control. And now a turnover in neutral ice. Pedersen stays alive, whipped on the shot. Garland gets the loose change, and it's saved by Markstrom. And Dillon gains control behind the net for the Devils. He nearly turns it over. Under a minute and a half to go in this opening period. Another takeaway for the Canucks in neutral ice. Devils get it out. Chris Shear skates across the ice, takes a hit in front of the Canucks bench, and they turn it over again. Pedersen got laid out. Garland brings it up ahead. Garland a backhanded try stopped by Markstrom with 50 seconds to play in this opening period. Big hit on Pedersen. Face-off controlled by New Jersey. Meir takes a hit in front of the Canucks bench. 35 seconds to go in the period. 5-3 Vancouver. What a start to this game. 8 goals. Suter. Centering pass behind the net. Out in front. It gets deflected in the air. Comes to the near side and the Devils get it out. Nosen poke check but stays alive. Final seconds of the period. Good stop by Lankinen. And the rebound is controlled down low, floats out in front, saved by Lankinen, and it goes wide on the final shot to end the period. 8 combined goals in that opening period. 5-3 Canucks.